So the first thing I always do is I actually look for the K because I want to know where my vertex is. Remember, that's our lowest or highest point. So in this case, our K, there's nothing added or subtracted at the end. So our vertex is just going to be at 0, 0 because there's that little plus 0 right there. From there, this 2 tells us that we are stretching the graph by 2. So what that means is we're going to go right 1 and then up 2 because we're stretching it. We're doubling how high it's going to go. So if you remember on our original graph, we only went right 1, up 1. Now we're going to go right 1, up 2 because of the 2 right here. Okay. And from there, I am not going to make you guys do super exact graphs. You just make a little U shape. Make sure it's a U, not a V, and you're good to go. So pretty easy, right? So let's do another one. So this next one, once again, I look for the K. If there's nothing there, it's a plus 0. So we're going to go back to 0, 0. And then there's a negative 3 right here. So that tells me I'm going to go right 1 and this time down 3. Okay, because we're stretching it negative 3. So this flips our graph. Now, I failed to mention this on the other one, but our axis of symmetry is right where the vertex is. So I'm just reflecting that point over the axis of symmetry. Meaning I'm also, another way you can think about it is you also go left 1, down 3 as well. And that's an easy way to reflect it. And then just draw a U shape. All right, so let's go to another one. This is an example of a compression, and that's because it's less than 1. Once again, we've got plus 0 right here, so our vertex will be at 0, 0 because we don't move it up or down. And then we're going to go right 1 and up just a half. Okay, so right here. Like so. And then I'll draw my parabola, just a U shape. Just a few more to go. Hopefully this isn't too bad. So number 4, once again, you just look to see what's added at the end. There's nothing there, so it's at 0, 0 for our vertex. And then the 4 tells us we're going to stretch our graph. And I don't know if you remember, but we'll always go right 1, so that it never changes. And then we're going to go up 4 from there. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, right here. And then you could go left 1, up 4, or just reflect it over, because that vertex shows you where the line of symmetry or axis of symmetry should be, and there you go. Let's do a couple more, like I said. So number 5, we finally have something added at the end. So remember, that tells us how far up or down we're going. So we're going to go up 3 since it's a positive 3. Now this one's a little tricky, but there's nothing in front of the x, so it's a 1. So it's just assumed to be a 1. So that means you're going to go right 1 and then also up 1. So that number in front of the x squared, notice, is always telling us how far up or down we go. And then I'm going to go left 1, up 1 as well. You'll just draw a U. So we'll go ahead to another one. We've got this negative 5. Since it's negative, that tells us to go down 5. So the vertex is going to be at 0, negative 5 right here. And from there, just like the previous problem, we look at the number in front, which in this case is also a 1. And remember, we always go to the right one, and then the number in front tells us how far up we go. So we're also going to go up 1. And then I'll go left 1, up 1 to reflect it over. And then just draw your U. Let's do 2 more. Hopefully this will be pretty easy. Should be pretty easy. So this next one, the +2 tells us we're going to move up 2. So the vertex is at 0, 2. The -3, remember we always go right 1, but this time we're going to go down 3. So right here, and then I'll reflect over and draw my U. One more. Okay, this one, -4, tells us to move down 4. Like so. We always move over 1. And this time we're only, so this is a compression. We're only going up a 4th. So right 1 up a 4th. That's really, really short. So this is going to be a really compressed one. And then that's what it looks like so. So that's all I'm going to have you guys do for your homework, is just graph these using those shifts and compressions.